Well, Megan, multiple jurisdictions are involved, multiple police officers. Specifically this morning, all we knew was there was an officer-involved shooting here in New Carrollton involving two police officers. And later we learned that suspect was dead. But throughout the morning, we started to learn that there was actually a crime spree that started in D.C. the day before, just before 6 o'clock, leading up into the events from this morning. And so you are seeing people starting to leave. There was just a press conference. It did end about 30 seconds ago, police answering a number of questions. We had state police here, Maryland's Attorney General office was here as well. And then you are also seeing what is the aftermath of that scene from this morning, including the crime scene tape that is still up. About 20 minutes ago, we saw one of the carjacked vehicles finally being towed off after this area had been closed off all morning, starting just after 5:30. And so that is why we are continuing to see that scene out here. But let's get you to the scene from this morning. An ambulance, a car with a flat tire, crime scene tape, a lot of investigators. At that time, all we knew was there had been that officer-involved shooting with two New Carrollton police officers. But police say it all started well before the scene that you are seeing here. A shooting in Northwest D.C. left a driver shot and in critical condition. Then came an attempted carjacking in Northeast. It was unsuccessful. 10 minutes later, one man died in another carjacking, also in Northeast. But that was far from the end. Police say there would be two more carjackings outside the district in Prince George's County, where the suspect driving this Nissan Rogue shot an MPD cruiser. Then later, the New Carrollton officer-involved shooting that led to the suspect hospitalized and then dead.
We have a person who has a gun and was discriminate in using that gun in the district, and we have families who are suffering because of it. I'm grateful to law enforcement for finding the suspect, finding the person we believe is responsible, and bringing this to an end.
This very, very complicated case because there were multiple scenes, multiple victims, multiple jurisdictions. And of course, all of these jurisdictions, these law enforcement officers, they have to be able to work together to solve a crime like this. And so DC police saying that their real-time crime center, that is not going to be up and running until as early as next month. But they really think that is going to help speed up this process. Right now, there are ways for them to communicate a lot of information with each other, but they really think that is going to be a game changer for cases like this one. And finally, more on that suspect. The Attorney General's office saying that we will likely learn the suspect's name in 2 business days. That is standard procedure for the state. Plus, whether or not there's any camera footage of that incident involving the New Carrollton police officers. We do know that the department has body-worn cameras. Could be getting that video within 20 business days. That's also standard procedure, but they're working to see if there's video. And then back to that suspect, they also said they don't believe that this is a typical crime spree, a typical carjacking. In fact, they think there were mental health concerns as well. Live in New Carrollton, Joy Wang, 7 News.